He came, the dust on his boots, still caked on from the front lines of the battlefield. The strength and grit of Volodymyr Zelenskyy, former television comedian, actor turned president. That's totally organic. Put him up there. He totally got elected the right way. And every single stretch of the way, as his cabinet has made millions and as his populations in every single city has dwindled because they're getting absolutely slaughtered. Oh no, he's the right kind of guy and the steady hand to lead it through. Totally. No, that's called sarcasm for the people who don't understand it. This is their leader, Zelenskyy. What do you think Putin thinks when he sees stuff like this? You think this guy is of sober mind? Roll it.
Largest donor of military equipment to Ukraine, and we said that we would match or exceed that amount, almost 2.5 conversations, which is why we've provided it on, but also those long range.
Not bring to anything good.
Thank you. Phase of the battle, and that's a very productive conversation that we're having today as well.
Okay. Good. So we call that in the world of people who abuse drugs, he's tweaking, right? He's tweaking out, right, Frankie? It's like, I can't believe it, Putin. You know, it's like, come on.
I don't want to make the comparison, but have you ever seen that video of Hitler at the Olympics when he's just methed out? I mean, it's like
Hitler was doing meth. Was doing meth. You know, and you know what? Zelenskyy, both people, maniacs, both people lead to the death of many, many people. Putin looks at Zelenskyy and he goes, this guy is a drug addict puppet. He went from comedian to drug addict to presidential drug addict. You think he's calling the shots? And when he keeps talking so rashly, it's like, well, we'll do peace, but only after Russia has a total surrender. It's like, buddy, you're 1/100th of the size. Only after surrender. Come on. It's such a joke. He's a drug addict. They control drug addicts like him. Who, you ask, controls drug addicts like him? The international intelligence community, which runs everything. Victoria Nuland. You guys know what Victoria Nuland is? A little refresher. I've talked about this before. Victoria Nuland was the head, like the chief person under the Secretary of State under Barack Hussein Obama, had a very high level under Biden as well. It was all the same people. It was all the same people. And Victoria Nuland, essentially on these leaked phone calls, was caught red-handed installing the puppet government of Ukraine after there was a totally organic, sarcasm, coup that occurred in Ukraine in 2014, where a government got elected that was sympathetic to working with the Russian government. You know, not saying we want to blow them off the map. They were saying, hey, we can work with them. They're our neighbors. Like, let's just get along with them. So they do a coup. Who did that coup? Probably MI6, probably CIA. They do a coup, and it's Victoria Nuland caught on the phone call in this crazy call like they're drafting a fantasy football roster.
The whole cabinet.
deciding who they're going to pick for the cabinet of Ukraine. That's not the way that a foreign country is supposed to run. That's not the way that the United States diplomacy, what a foreign country is supposed to be. And then when they were caught, Nuland said, this is Russian propaganda. It's like, no, B word, you were caught on a phone call. Come on. So they're all controlled. And here's the thing. Is Putin a saint? No. Nobody's a saint. But you do what's in the best interest of America. I always say this when people are talking about geopolitics, on Twitter, X specifically. The world isn't a comic book. Everyone acts like it's a comic book. We're in the fight for this. It's like, it's not a comic book, guys. The world is a messy place. And Zelenskyy is a messy person. And he is an antagonist. Again, this was him leading up to the summit. Antagonizing. Zelenskyy, he's been in a hole for months. All of a sudden, he pops out like a little garden gnome right before Trump and Putin get together. It's what we call attempted sabotage.